Hello YouTubers out there, this is Jerry at the Movies. Now today I'm going to talk about recent comments made by Kim Novak, whom you would all know is the actress from 1958's film The Vertigo. She's appeared in other films including Picnic from 1955, and her last film was 1991's Liebestraum. She recently stated on January 9th of 2012 that rape had been committed in regards to the musical score by Ludwig Boers, I believe, who did the score for The Artist, which is an Oscar-nominated film that is an homage to silent films of the past. Anyway, the score itself uses a portion of Bernard-Herrmann's score from Vertigo, which of course Novak had starred in. And according to an article published by Variety, she felt, and I quote, "I feel as if my body, or at least my body of work, has been violated by the movie. This film should have been able to stand on its own," that being The Artist, "without depending on Bernard-Herrmann's score from Alfred-Hitchcock's Vertigo to provide more drama. It is morally wrong for the artistry of our industry to use and abuse famous pieces of work to gain attention and applause for other than what they were intended. Shame on them." Now, the director of The Artist, Michel Hazanavicius, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce these names, he made a comment saying that The Artist was made as a love letter to cinema and respect to movies and admiration for the movies throughout history, inspired by the work of Hitchcock, Fritz Lang, John Ford, Ernst Lubitsch, Murnau, and Billy Wilder. And he loved hearing the music, and that there was really nothing illegal about using it, because they paid for it, and they asked for it, and they got the permission to use the theme from Vertigo. So the question is, where was Kim Novak back in 1995, when the film 12 Monkeys came out? Now, 12 Monkeys uses the love theme from Vertigo in it. In fact, the two main characters played by Bruce Willis and Madeline Stowe, they are at a screening of a 24-hour Hitchcock festival. And as they're talking outside the movie theater, you can hear the love theme from Vertigo. So where was Kim Novak then? Was that rape to her then or not? Also, incidentally, some of you might be interested to know, if you've heard Lady-Gaga's song Born This Way, the intro to it is also the opening theme from Vertigo is used in the prologue to Lady Gaga's Born This Way video. And also in a flashback sequence in the pilot episode of FX's American Horror Story, which incidentally also uses a theme called Georgie's Theme, also composed by Bernard-Herrmann, from the film Twisted Nerve, which was also used in Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill Volume 1 rather. So the question is, how are those uses okay, but not The Artist? Now, Kim Novak has been out of movies for a long time. She said she would do the right role if it came along. I'm not sure what her problem is, other than the fact that she may be a voter in the Academy, and I'm assuming she is, and she saw the film The Artist and had a comment on it. Maybe she felt 12 Monkeys was more, appropriate because of the music used, or maybe she wasn't a voter then or never saw the film. That's a possibility. And maybe she hasn't heard Lady Gaga's video. But when you say something like the use of music in other films, that this is a way of essentially to gain attention and applause, is a bit silly, because movie themes from other films have been used in many other movies as an homage, or whatever you want to call it, for a long, long time. I mean, The Artist is not an anomaly. So again, I don't know why Kim Novak made these comments. Some people found it offensive because, of course, she used the word rape. This is not a violation. It's a respect for her work in that film and for Alfred Hitchcock's film. Thus, the use of that theme is of respect to Bernard-Herrmann, the late composer. So there. That's all I got to say about that. All I gotta say is, where was Kim Novak back in 1995 when 12 Monkeys was released? And this is Jerry at the Movies, signing off.